babliest babes in internet land. So I uploaded a video once upon a time and everyone started fighting in the comments. It actually happens every time. People were fighting because a bunch of people in the comment section hate foreskins. They're like, yeah, foreskins suck. And it made me really sad inside because I really love foreskin. A lot. Like, it's almost unhealthy. The foreskin is a highly elastic piece of skin that covers the head of the penis, and it's amazing! It does lots of really cool, awesome stuff. The two basic functions of the foreskin are protection and sexualness. So when the little baby is born, they got a penis, the foreskin is actually fused to the glands. It's fused to the head, and that is good. Nature is a smart motherfucker, okay? She knows what she's doing. The fusing of the foreskin to the head keeps bacteria and other stuff out that can cause infections when the little baby is getting all big. When they become like 10 or 11-ish, the foreskin will start to detach from the head. And then the foreskin still serves as like a little sheath. It keeps all the bad stuff out, and it also keeps all the good stuff in. The foreskin has mucous membranes which release and distribute and help to store natural lubrication. So you could think of it as kind of like an eyelid. It creates a cozy little cave for the head of the penis to stay in. Yeah, you thought only vagina people get a cave? Wrong, penis people get a cave too. What? It's also protecting those erotic nerve endings so that they aren't overexposed and becoming desensitized by being all over the place all the time. So that kind of bleeds into the sexualness part of the foreskin. It's protecting the gland so that it doesn't become desensitized. But the foreskin itself has roughly, get ready for this, is your body ready, around 240 feet of nerve fibers, as well as 20,000 nerve endings. Fuck yeah, foreskin! So the foreskin has all these cool functions, but oh wait, hold up. 8 in 10 Americans who have penises have their foreskin removed. Here in America, circumcision is one of the most common surgical procedures that happens, and it almost always happens directly from the womb. As in, before they can talk or understand what's going on. As in, before they can give consent to have half the skin of their penis removed. I gotta be honest, y'all, like, circumcision gives me the creeps. It legitimately freaks me out. Like, why do people do that? Why? I'm just gonna cut off part of your penis before you can ever say anything. Ugh. When you think about it, circumcision is actually pretty dark. Legit question, why do we remove people's foreskin without their consent? Circumcision is actually a really old practice. It was first documented in Egyptian art that dates back to 2400 BC. Holy shit! Tribal cultures throughout history and even today continue circumcising as sort of like a rite of passage. Think of it as like fraternity hazing, but instead of making you drink a shot of beer every minute, they're cutting off part of your penis. Another big part of circumcision's survival into 2013 is religious tradition. But religion is actually not the driving force behind America's crazy circumcision numbers. Yeah, it counts for some. Here are the 4 arguments that I hear over and over and over again in defense of circumcision. It's just cleaner that way. Hey, stop the foreskin hate. The foreskin is not naturally dirty. People have this habit of thinking their genitals are a lot dirtier than they actually are. Cleaning underneath the foreskin isn't this great challenge either. Just pull it back and rinse it with water. That's it, that's all. People say they want to cut off the foreskin because it's easier to clean. It sounds to me like, oh yeah, well, ears get lots of wax and then they get dirty, so we're just gonna chop them off. Number 2, it protects against STDs. The research on this claim is sort of divided. There is some research that says it may have a protective effect to cut off the foreskin. There's other research that says no, it really doesn't do much. But you know what the research is not divided on? Condoms! Condoms are like 99% effective at preventing STDs. So number 3, it just looks nicer. A lot of our aesthetic preferences in people are shaped by what we frequently see. We've grown accustomed to seeing penises in a cosmetically altered light. I just don't believe that there's anything inherently ugly about the natural penis. Foreskins are actually really fun and beautiful and nice and yeah. Have I mentioned that I like foreskins? 4, his dad's cut, so we're cutting him too. This one really gets me because it really harkens back to that tribal mindset. Like all men of the clan have their penises cut. Isn't it true that there are some traditions that are just kind of silly and not really worth continuing? What ends up happening a lot of times, people are like, okay, well, yeah, I guess it is kind of weird to cut off part of someone's penis before they can consent, and yet I was circumcised. Even if you were circumcised, it does not mean that you're not whole. You don't need a foreskin to be a whole person. Because it was non-consensual, just like touching without permission, having sex without permission, cutting off parts of your body without permission, it is a form of violation, and it's normal to feel any range of emotions about that. For anyone who's in that, please handle it in a positive, healthy way. If you need to find other people to talk about it, I'm gonna put some links down below. Alright, so commence crazy comment fights about circumcision down below. And I will be back with another video, hopefully next week. I'll see you then, guys. Mwah.
Except your mom. Oh.
What?